By the end of this video, you're gonna know exactly how you can build a business or just create a profitable Instagram theme page. Because if you don't know what they are, essentially you're just cultivating an audience around a specific theme on Instagram and then getting sponsors to pay you building a product or service or charging for merch. And the best part about this is you don't even have to create your own content. This brand right here uses this to make over $4 million a year. This brand uses it to make over 6 figures a year. And this brand over 7 figures a year. And again, a lot of the content that they put out isn't even their own content, and you can literally do the same exact thing around your passion. And to get started with this, all you have to do is implement the 4-step blueprint that I'm about to outline for you. The first thing that you need to do, you need to choose the niche that you're actually going to go after. And I only have 3 requirements for this because at the end of the day, it should be something that you are actually passionate about. If you want to be able to sell something to somebody, if you want to be able to really cultivate an audience around something, it needs to be something that you're passionate about. So I strongly suggest that you do not chase money when it comes to finding your niche. You don't want to find the most profitable niche. You simply just want to find something that you're passionate about and that there's a large audience for. So here's the 3-step criteria that you need to be paying attention to. 1, it needs to be something you're passionate about and you're going to be passionate about in the future. Ideally, it should be something you want to learn more about so you can be curious and be 1 step ahead of your audience on so that you can create, or better yet, curate the best content possible for it. The second thing, it needs to be something that is growing in size or something that people are interested in. Way too many theme pages go after something way too niche specific, and as a result, they end up seeing no success. The third thing that you need to make sure that you're doing is it needs to be something that has sustainability. You can't just go after something that's a one-time a year thing. For example, it's fall right now. I wouldn't create a fall theme page or a Christmas theme page or something along the lines of that. You want to make sure that it's actually something sustainable where you can consistently solve a problem for somebody or you can consistently relate to somebody. And now that you have your niche, we need to actually be able to find the content that you're gonna be posting. But first, I need you to smash that subscribe button. If you wanna go quick on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube, I literally upload a video every single day about how to grow on these platforms and how to make money from these platforms. Best of all, if you go to the pinned comment below, I have a free Instagram growth course. It's gonna share with you things like the best hashtags to use and the best time to post, because if you're not doing those 2 things, your theme page is never gonna work. So what are you waiting for? Go to the pinned comment below and sign up right now. So when it comes to actually getting the content for your theme page, there are only 3 ways for you to do it. 2 of them are gonna require you to not make any content, and the third is gonna require you to create content. So which of the 2 are you gonna wanna do? Probably the ones that don't have you creating content. The first thing you need to do is curate other people's content. If you look at a lot of popular pages, all they actually do is curate content around whatever the theme is. For example, there's a lot of AI pages, there's a lot of motivation pages, there's a lot of sports pages, there's a lot of fashion pages, and all they simply do is curate other people's content, post it on there, and give them credit, and you can do the same exact thing. And eventually what's going to happen is when you're the biggest theme page within your niche, people are going to be sending the post to you. I mean, look at what Barstool does. They literally have made a page off of other people's content, and you could be doing the same thing. The second way that you could get content is doing a motivation page or something similar to that, where you're actually taking other people's content and you're re-editing it. The first method I shared is simply you curating other people's content, which is sharing other people's content on your page and giving them credit. This type of content is going to be making a mashup or making a compilation, and all you're gonna do is put a bunch of people's content together, and you're going to have to edit it. You're gonna have to add some text, you'll have to add in a voiceover, you have to add in some changes, and boom, you have a brand new piece of content, but you're able to leverage content that has already worked before. And that's the best part of a theme page, is a lot of this content has already worked. So all you have to end up doing is finding the best content to share with your audience at that moment in time. And guess what ends up happening? Boom, you end up going viral, you end up getting a lot of followers. And then from there, we can talk about monetization. But I still have 2 other things that I need to share with you that you need to make sure that you're doing, because if you're not doing these things, it's going to prevent you from monetizing your theme page. So now that you've 1, chosen your niche, and 2, decided on how you're actually going to get your content, there are only 3 types of content that I would recommend putting out right now. The first one are going to be memes. The second are going to be a meme or a photo plus a reel, and then the third is just going to simply be a reel. Those are the only 3 types of content that are going to work right now, and those are the only 3 types of content that I would curate, I would re-edit, or I would create yourself. If you aren't going to be doing those 3 pieces of content, your theme page just simply isn't going to be successful, because those are really the only types of content that are working right now. I mean, if you look at any theme page, you're going to see those same types of content over and over and over again, and that's not a cue for you to do something completely different so Instagram pushes it, because that's not how Instagram works. Instead, you need to be hopping on those trends, just giving your take on it or somebody else's take on it or an edited take on it, and boom, it's going to resonate with your audience. But I will warn you, without you being consistent, this is never going to work. And being consistent means posting on a daily basis. I mean, really, if you're curating other people's content or re-editing other people's content, you have no excuse for not putting out content daily. So you need to ideally be putting out 1 to 3 posts every single day. And there are 2 reasons for this. 1, it's gonna make you way better at actually curating content. And 2, the more that you post on Instagram, the more you're gonna grow. Not only because the Instagram algorithm is gonna begin to prioritize you, but also you're gonna have more content that can end up getting delayed explosion. And then finally, it's just going to make you better at posting. I mean, think about it. If you were to pick up a basketball right now or pick up a football, you wouldn't think that you could get to the NBA or the NFL 2 days after your first practice. So why do you think after your first post on social media, you should end up going viral? In fact, you shouldn't. And if you did, that would be the worst thing that ever happened to your theme page, because you need to be building up a catalog of content. People that find theme pages like to scroll through and go through all of their content. So if you don't have a lot of content for people to go through, well, guess what? Your content's not going to get pushed out because Instagram knows you don't have a lot of content. So why would they push you out if they know that people that go to theme pages want to scroll the whole page and see all the content they have? Now, when it comes to major mistakes that I see way too many theme pages make, the biggest one is that the owner of the theme page tries to force their opinion on that niche, and that's not what you should be doing. You should be being the voice for that niche. If we look at something like Baseball Lifestyle or Boston Be a Man, what are they doing? They're being the voice for a group of people, and you need to do the same exact thing within your theme and within your niche, and this is going to increase the odds that people end up sharing your content, which is going to make you grow way quicker than you could have ever imagined. On top of that, you need to make sure that you're monetizing this in the right way. There are 3 ways to monetize. I'm gonna list them from worst to best. The first one is going to be merch. This is incredibly expensive. It's really hard to build. And there's a lot of operational background that goes into this. In fact, there aren't really that many brands that sell merch profitably. But the second way to do it is to get sponsors. Essentially what you're gonna do, you're gonna build up an audience within your niche, and then you can charge people that want to reach that niche and reach that audience. But what's even better than that is if you build your own product or service that you can then sell to these people, because it's going to be the best thing that you could ever do. You can then sell that business, you have full control over it, and you could make any changes necessary to be able to scale it or to slow it down based on your lifestyle. Now here's the deal. You can implement everything that I just shared with you, and you might have some success, or you might keep failing over and over again because you don't actually know what you're doing. Or maybe you're failing in a theme page right now, and it's simply because you don't know what to post or don't know how to improve your content, and I want to solve that for you. In fact, I want to tell you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags use, and I want to critique your content to guarantee that you grow on Instagram. If that sounds interesting to you, and you want to get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days and get closer to monetization, or if you're monetized, make even more money, we'll keep watching this video because I've got a special offer for you. The opportunity to grow on Instagram and this organic reach we're currently seeing are not gonna last forever. And there are 2 things holding you back from seeing the growth like the creators that I share with you in this video. The first one is that you haven't implemented the tips that I just shared with you. And the second is that you haven't gotten into my Instagram mentorship program yet. That's literally going to guarantee that I help you get more followers on Instagram in the next 30 days, or you get your money back, 0 questions asked. In fact, the average person that's gone through this program in the last 30 days has gained over 25,000 followers, and nobody has ever gone through it and gained less than 1,000 followers if they implemented every piece of advice that I share with them. Now, since you're still watching this video, I'm gonna assume you're probably above average. So the odds of you gaining over 25,000 followers are probably quite high. And if you want results like that, go to the link in the description below right now and sign up, because there are limited spots available. I'm gonna be telling you exactly what to post, when to post, what hashtags to use. I'm gonna send you new post ideas, and I'm gonna critique your content to guarantee that you get more growth on Instagram in the next 30 days. It doesn't matter what your niche is or what your background is. This program is gonna help you get followers more easily and quicker, so that you don't have to spend endless hours trying to figure out the things that I already know about exactly how to grow your account. In fact, I just helped this creator in the program, and they gained over 100,000 followers in just 30 days. I helped this creator, they gained over 150,000, and this creator over 200,000 followers. If you want results like that, and I want you to be my next success story, go to the link in the description below and sign up right now, because every single day that you wait, it's only gonna get harder to grow on Instagram. It is easier than ever to grow right now, but you need to take advantage of this opportunity. And what's better than an opportunity where you're literally gonna grow on Instagram or get your money back with 0 questions asked? Again, there are limited spots, so go to the link in the description below and sign up right now. Otherwise, I strongly suggest you check out the next 2 videos I put up on the screen, because they're the videos YouTube thinks you should watch next. Thank you so much for watching.